Hi. How's it going? No, there's no applause sign. They're doing that on their own.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. How are you?
Good,
Yeah?
good. How are you?
I'm good. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I think it's been like 4 or 5 years or something.
I know.
And you still look great.
Oh, thanks. You look great,
you are,
too.
Seriously, you are one hot woman, I gotta say.
You have to say it. I mean, if you have to say it, okay. And you're living in Hawaii. Where are you living exactly?
In Hawaii.
On an island?
Yeah, in Maui.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And how long have you been there?
Approximately 10 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you must love it, but is it weird to all of a sudden be around this kind of energy when you're in a mellow atmosphere all the time?
No, it feels natural. It feels natural. No, it's a little different.
Yeah. Because what's your day? What does your day usually consist of living on an island?
I try to pry myself out of bed by, noon. And, I, have a little fruit for breakfast, hang out with the kids when they get home from school. And, I like kite surfing and, hanging with my friends, a lot of good friends. It's pretty unstructured. Let me say unstructured.
That's fantastic. And you're growing all your own food, your fruits and vegetables, everything? Really?
Yeah, we grow, probably 90% of what we eat. And, we run our cars on biodiesel, and where we live, the community, there's no solar. There's only solar.
Only solar. Wow.
There's no electricity lines coming out there, so it's kind of off the grid.
That's amazing. That must be amazing. And are you hanging out with the president? Because he hangs out. He's from there, right?
Well, yeah, he's from the Oahu, but I did have the opportunity to meet him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was kind of interesting. I was in there's sections of the room, he was speaking, and there was one section, the cheap people, I was in that section. I didn't want to pay the big bucks, but fortunately some guy came and said, he wants to say hi, so they took me and went up and hello, and he was very nice guy, and his wife, wonderful. He said, and he said, you came over from Maui. I said, how'd you know that? He says, well, I ran into Willie Nelson, and he said that you guys hang out on Maui, and, And I said, okay. And he says, yeah, I was in his bus, and it kind of reeked, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think I know what you mean. And,
what do you mean, Woody? I don't understand.
So I suggested, come over and hang out with us sometime in Maui. And he says, I think I'd get into a little bit of trouble if I did that.
He should stay away from you. And Willie. You and Willie. Do you play golf, though?
A little bit. Yeah, I hit about, 87.
That's not bad.
Well, above par. On the front nine.
I see.
So.
Well, that's different than what I thought you said. And how old are your kids now?
Oh, they're really getting kind of ancient. The oldest one is 16. She's actually back there. Denny is 16, and Zoe is 13, and then Makani is 3.
Wow. And are they dating? Are they that?
Jeez. Easy.
16, 13. They've got to be starting.
No, they're presently not dating.
Is that going to be hard for you?
That's going to be a little bit difficult. Yeah. I'm going to probably, when the guy comes in the door, maybe say, hey, I want you to see this old movie I did. It's called Natural Born Killers. Let me put it on. Something, I don't know.
So let's talk about this movie, The Messenger. So you're nominated. What do you think your chances are? You're going to the Oscars. That's exciting. Are you the kind of person that you just are glad to be nominated? Are you thinking?
Yeah, I look at being nominated as a win. I have to think that way. I think my chances of winning are probably about less than 1%.
Less than 1%.
Yeah.
So if you win, you'll be flipping out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a tough category, right? You're up against, I mean, it's a crazy.
They're all better than me, and I admit it. It's
No.
I'm
They're
lucky.
different.
I feel lucky just to be nominated with all these guys. And in fact, I got a note from my mom, and she said, "You finally arrived. You've been nominated in the same category with Christopher Plummer."
Wow.
And I was like, so I got my mom's approval, which is enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's
need a
sweet.
statue.
That's sweet. Yeah. Woody, you've been with Laura, is her name, right? Laura?
Yes, Laura.
Laura, and you've been together for 20 years, and then you decided last year to get married after 20 years. What made you decide? Because I think most people at that point, they're like, you know, we're together and that's a commitment, but what made you decide to get married?
Well, you can never be too sure. B, I will say this, some people are just stubborn and, you know, refuse to think that, you know, it's a logical thing, but I finally did convince her. And,
Right.
you know.
Right.
She's great, though. It was just one of those things that, you know, it was just a great chance to have a party and celebrate ourselves. And let's face it, we're going to be together forever anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's great. So you had a party. Now, did you have
You're a lively bunch.
Yes, they are.
I saw you guys dancing out here. There's some good dancers, I gotta say.
So when you say you had a traditional ceremony, where did you have did she have bridesmaids?
No, it wasn't really that kind of thing.
Uh-oh.
No, it was.
All right. So, but did she? What was she wearing? Did she wear like a nice a dress with like a long dress or?
Yeah, she had a nice, beautiful dress on.
Did she do the thing where you sit down and somebody? What is that thing where you put your leg out and they take the thing and throw it and you know?
The bouquet?
No.
Oh, the garter?
Yeah.
That's the word.